Hi everybody, it's Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. I just want to say thank you. I mean, I know I say thank you all the time, but I really mean it. Like, thank you for being here and subscribing and watching. And I have had every day, like, I get notifications from YouTube with like the nicest, like, most beautiful, genuine compliment. And I just want to say it means so much to me. Like, it really does. And I never thought of YouTube as a place that I would be embraced like this, and I'm so thrilled that it's actually become a platform for me to reach new people every day, with the message that your life can change when your energy changes, and your energy can change very quickly. So I felt inspired to upload something tonight. I don't usually record stuff on weeknights because I'm just coming home from work and I want to go to bed as soon as possible. I just felt like there was something tonight that I could speak on. And I asked someone at my work tonight, what, if you could know anything about energy, what would you ask? And she said, how do you know if you have like stuck energy inside of you? How do you know you have negative energy inside of you? Like, how do you know? Because sometimes she said, like, you might, like, something might come out and you're like, I didn't even know that was there. And I thought, maybe I could just explain that a little bit and help shed some light on this, so to say. So this is what I know about like blocks and negative energy and, stuck energy, all those different names we have for what is really the same thing. The language I use is negative energy because it appears dark and it's easy to distinguish dark, light, negative, positive, and I love working with frequency. So negative to me feels like a word that I vibe with. So I'm going to use that word. How do you know you have negative energy inside of you? The short answer is you are alive and you're a human. We all have so much negative energy inside of us. I don't want to like freak anybody out, but like this is just coming from my work and from working on myself mostly, even though I've worked with like thousands of people across the world. Like literally though, working on myself teaches me a lot because I am my first ever client. I'm the first one who ever worked with me and has been working with me the longest. So 5 years now. And I'm shocked at how much negative energy I have inside of myself every single day because I do my method, Energy Queen Alchemy, EQA for short, on myself every single day. It's the first thing I do. And if I don't do it, that shitty stuff shows up in my reality. And so I make sure that I do that every day. And I am totally flabbergasted pretty much every day at how much negative energy is inside of me still, even though I do this every day for almost an hour. So there are a few things to know more. One being that when negative energy is dissolved from you, that particular negative energy will never come back. So a lot of people worry about, or you might be thinking, well, maybe Jaya, the negative energy is coming back all the time. It can't, because when you dissolve it like I do, and in fact, if negative energy ever leaves your system, if it ever is extracted, even, like I don't just extract it, I make sure it's dissolved because we don't want that floating around the universe anywhere. But even the act of extracting it will make it so that it can't come back inside of you. Because what negative energy essentially is they are all very specific negative beliefs. And when it's extracted from you, your soul sees this is not a truth. This is like this is an outsider. And so it literally like your soul literally learns that that is not part of it as soon as it is extracted. So that particular negative belief, that particular frequency will never be allowed back in. Your soul is a lot like your immune system in that way. It can recognize foreign invaders, but the negative energy will be inside of you as long as your soul is not recognizing that as a foreign invader, basically. So this is why I tell people it's really good for your energy to call negative beliefs, and don't call them the truth, because as long as you are calling them the truth, then your soul recognizes that as truth, and it will allow that to be inside of you. The moment it sees or understands or believes is a better word, this is not the truth, then it will release them much faster and easier, even without somebody working on your energy like me. Though, like I said, I work on my energy every day, which dissolves thousands, who knows how many, a lot of negative energies in each session. I'm doing that every day, you guys, and still there's more. So that's the benefit of energy work or working with someone like me, is like you get to a whole nother level, on top of what you might already be doing. But it's still good to do everything you can. And so that's something I think can help you right now, is like, if you notice you have thoughts in your head that are negative, don't call them true anymore. If they're negative, they are not true. They are invaders, and start to label them as that's a negative belief. And the more you do that, the more you will be able to let them go. And another way that you have stuck, so, okay, wait, the first way was you're human. And what I'm saying is, I know that it's not just me that has this many negative energies inside of me. Like, I'm not just like especially negative. It's because that's how many layers of energy is in your soul. Your soul is, you can think of it like a tree trunk. It has layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, and the deeper layers of healing happen in the deeper layers of energy. So that's why, like, if somebody wants to work with me on one issue, I'm like, I can do that with you. But for you to reach like deeper levels of happiness, deeper levels of ascension, deeper levels of enlightenment, like, yeah, you're gonna want to heal those deeper levels. And I really honestly believe, especially with the kind of work I do, providing that kind of fast change, it's like, it really depends on what you want. It's like, what do you want? Like, where do you want to be at right now? And not everybody wants to be enlightened. Not everybody, some people just want a certain problem dissolved from the reality, and they're like, then I got it from there, I can handle that. But like, yeah, but like, that's another way to know you have stuck energy or negative energy inside, is you have a problem in your reality, because negative energy is the cause of all problems on all levels of your life. So your energy is really the creator of all other levels. Your cells, your body, your mind, your mindset, your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, what manifests. Literally everything is a reflection of your energy. So that's why going to the root and getting those layers cleared deeper and deeper, especially, like, really magical things can start to happen in your reality, because there's less negative, meaning more positive. And who doesn't want that, right? So yeah, like, I think it would shock people. It would shock you how many layers are in your energy, and it would shock you how many negative energies are in a lot of those layers. And how honestly used to those negative energies we are. And it's almost mind-blowing when you start to get your energy cleared. Like, a lot of people who work with me are like, don't even realize how good they could feel, because honestly, it's like living with, living with an injury, or living with muscles that are tense all the time, and then you go go to the massage therapist and or the chiropractor or somebody, and they, you know, make you feel better, you're like, I didn't even know how bad I felt. I feel like this is really similar to that, where like you don't even realize how good you could feel because you're so used to a lot of negative things that you're carrying around every day, and you maybe since childhood have been carrying those things around in your energy, and a lot of people don't want to let those things go, sadly, because they they actually start to believe that they're part of their identity. And that's one of the challenges for a lot of people, that you have to really decide for yourself. Someone like me, an educator about energy and who works with energy, I can only actually go so far with people, to be honest. Like, you have to be able to make that decision for yourself. So I just encourage people to have an open mind, because the truth is, like, nobody can make you let go of things. But if you're hearing me right now, I want to give you that message that, like, a lot of us base our identities off of things that are not true about us, because a lot of us base our identities off of negative energies that are inside of us. If your concept of yourself right now includes anything negative, then your identity itself is not clear to you. You don't know who you are. If you are like, literally think about it. Like, if you're like, I'm just somebody who, fill in the blank, I don't know, doesn't have love or doesn't have money or doesn't come from money or doesn't have things work out for me. I once had someone tell me, oh, I don't have lucky girl syndrome. I'm not, you know, I don't know, I'm not cool, or I'm not popular, or people don't like me that much. Literally any negative identity that you are believing about yourself is negative energy fooling you and tricking you into staying inside of you, because negative energy so often tries to trick us into letting it live rent free inside of you. Because the moment that you start to understand that it's not the truth, and I think it with our identities is one of the most vulnerable places for us, because we don't know who we are. You know, what if we're like, what if I am the one really shitty person in the world? Like, how do I know? And especially if you're into spirituality, I feel like a lot of people in this sort of, with this interest, they really want to be good people. So they can almost be harder on themselves, you know, like, and the thing about these negative energies is that, you know, there are negative beliefs that are 100% of the time not true. And they really fight to keep a place inside of you. They fight to convince you that they are true. They will tell you crazy stuff. They will tell you I'm wrong, for sure. They will tell you there are exceptions to that rule. Some of us are true. Like, they literally are just trying to, like, be inside of you. And frequentially, with the, you know, frequency, the way that frequency works is that in the energy world, an energy is light if it is true, meaning that belief that it is true. An energy is dark if it is unenlightened. So literally every single negative belief that you could ever fathom is not actually the full truth. And that's not your perspective, that's God's perspective. If you saw things from God's perspective, you would see that that negative belief is not true, no matter what it is. And so that's another way to help your energy let go of negative beliefs more, is, and to know if it's inside of you, is, do you have any concept of yourself that is negative? Is there any aspect of your identity that you're holding on to, believing and convincing yourself that it's true and it's negative? Well, it can't be true. So you're gonna have some more getting to know yourself to do, and getting your energy cleared can help you literally see more clearly who you are. Okay, so there's a few ways I listed that you know that stuck energies inside of you. Another way is actual physical symptoms. So like I said, your energy creates every other level of your being. And so if you have any symptom, any tension in your body, if you have like headaches, if you even have like a cold or COVID, or brain fog or food sensitivity, like allergies, literally list anything physical, you have negative energy inside of you, because your body is literally an inanimated mass of cells. It is not itself anything. It's not healthy or sick. It's not this or that. It's not allergic to cheese or allergic to pollen. It is just, we're all made of the same clay, you know? What makes you one way or the other is your energy, which animates your body. So your energy shows, like, your body shows you what's in your energy. And none of this is to make you feel bad. Like I said, talking about myself, like, don't feel bad, actually, if you have a lot of negative energy or symptoms or whatever. Like, it's not that you're bad at all. It's like, again, like, I clear so much stuff out of myself. It shocks me. But I also think, like, it can be exciting, because if you have a lot of negative energy, it means that there's so much potential for your life to get more positive. That's really the way to look at it. There's so much potential. There's so many ways that you can experience so much more joy. And that's one thing I love about clearing negative energy, is that it's like, imagine that, like, take any problem. Like, imagine that, let's just say you were born rich and then you have a lot of money as an adult. And maybe you've seen people like that. Do they really appreciate money? But then imagine that you were born without money, and as an adult even, you had a lot of wealth blocks. And then you started to, like, overcome those wealth blocks and let go of a lot of negative beliefs about money and really grow, and you started to have wealth. Like, wouldn't that be such a divine experience? So it's like that with anything in your life. Anything negative, any area that's reflecting negativity, whether it's love or your career or your body or literally anything, all that means is that there's potential for you to experience something positive, because you know what it's like to experience the negative. So that's, like, the beautiful side of all of this, is that even though there are things inside of you, it means there's that much more joy that you're going to experience when you let it go. So if you're curious about how to let it go, I want to invite you to do a free consult with me. Right now I'm doing 30-minute one-on-one with me, free consults. Every week I have new people, and I'm really excited. I do them on Thursdays and Fridays, and along with my clients that I'm working with. And I can actually do there's a kitty meowing, by the way. I can do a digital drawing of your energy, because when it comes to these blocks, basically, there are a lot of layers. But I like working with people in a goal-focused way, because I know that you likely have a specific block you want to let go of. You have a specific result that you want to create in your reality from this work with me, if you choose to work with me. I'm coming. I know. We talk to each other. Okay, so, so what I will show you and draw for you is the energy that is specifically causing the block that you're experiencing. And then in our work together, I can work on specifically clearing that block, but along with a lot of other energies, because again, in one session, thousands can be dissolved. So you won't only get that, like, your energy is holistic too, is the other cool thing about my work, and energy in general, is that you getting clear energy doesn't just, like, fix that one block. It will upgrade, like, holistically all aspects of your life, because we're dealing with your energy, remember? So it's not like where you go to a doctor and they fix your, I don't know, your jaw, and only your jaw is better. It's like your whole system that creates your health and everything in your life, you know, your mental health, again, like all the things I listed, your reality, the whole upgrade is upgraded, or the whole system is upgraded. So it's like having a whole new iPhone, you know? So if you're interested in that kind of work and everything I talked about here, I'd love to have you for a free consult. While they are still available, right now they are, and I'll put that link in the description, and with my email if you'd like to contact me with any questions. Again, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. I really appreciate them, and they mean a lot to me, and they help me keep going and showing up for you. If you have any questions that you would like answered, because I thought this was an awesome question, but I'm sure you have more, please put it in the comments, and I will consider doing a video about that to answer you. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and please share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you know anybody else who would like this channel, let them know. And I'm wishing a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. Love from NYC. Bye.